Hello and welcome back to the 5th episode of my Phoenix... Already got it wrong. My Arizona Coyotes Beer GM season mode on NHL 15. So in the last episode we played the Minnesota Wild and won, I believe. Oh yes, that was right. It was a 1-0 win thanks to a Devin Setaguchi goal. Not a fantastic game and there were audio problems. There will be no issues this time. This will be okay. So we are at home for our first cross-conference game against the Florida Panthers. So every team in the opposite conference, so that's the Atlantic and Metropolitan Division, we only play twice per season. So Florida, we will only play twice. We'll only play them once at home and once away. As I think I've gone through this before, but if you play a team that's in your conference but not in your division, so in that case, that's any team in the Central Division, so that's Chicago, Nashville, Dallas, people like that, you'll play them 4 times, 2 at home, 2 away. I think this is how it works. And any team in our division, so that's like Edmonton, LA, Calgary, we play them 5 times, 2 at home, 2 away, and then whoever gets the final game at home, I'm not sure how they work it out. I think it's to do with who finished higher up the previous season or something like that. I'm not sure. But yeah, you play them 5 times. But Florida, this is a team we'll only see twice this season. But we're at home.
So close to center ice, we can hear the fans getting
nice
ready for the long, loud howl. This is Glendale, Arizona, where we're about to see the Coyotes.
But they actually got the number 1 draft pick for this season when this game was made. Obviously, the 2015 draft's now gone and Connor McDavid went first. But at the time this game was made, Florida had the current number 1 draft pick, a guy called Aaron Ekblad, who should be, unless he's been injured in the first couple of games of the season, he will be playing. So he was Rookie of the Year, so he is a very, very good defenseman.
Good distance on that one to Jokinen. Back and forth they go between the points. Carried to the corner, but wide of the net.
Mr. Ekblad in this game. But anyway, back to the actual game, and they seem to be camped out in our zone to begin with, and a good shot, but a good save as well. Ekman Larson plays it off the boards to Hansel, and Bodker goes up through central ice, tries to split the D, gets in behind, but an easy save for him, really.
A quick developing play right in front.
Panthers have a guy called Bobby Lou in goal, I think, unless again he's not playing this game.
To the slot. Great save.
Robert Luongo in, and now a penalty is called, and I was expecting it to be honest for a trip. I did wonder maybe if I'd gotten away with it, but no, I threw my guy down on the ice, and you'll see here, the other guy just goes flying over, and here we go. Yep, that's a trick. Well, technically it's not a trick, it's a clip. There is a slight difference in hockey, but
the Coyotes have a decided advantage on the power play between the two teams. Tonight it'll be really important to stay disciplined and stay out of the penalty box.
I get so confused with my words.
Carried through
so is that Shane Doan who's taking it? Yes. Oh, and he's got his stick lifted at the last second, so the shot doesn't quite go off.
He was outnumbered, but not outmanned.
Oh, come on, McCarthy. You've got to be able to get that. Great save from Mike Smith, but to be honest, and there's the goal for Bugstad. That was really shocking defensive work from McCarthy there. And it is a power play goal for the Panthers.
I was hoping, Doc, that we were going to get that first one.
This is a team, Florida,
he ties his man up, and so the puck goes
not
to his
great.
team.
They were actually in the playoff race for the season that this game is representing, but the season before this game was made, they actually finished almost bottom of the NHL. So in theory, you'd expect them to not be great, whereas in real life they did actually turn out to be quite good. But no, this is a game I'd expect us to win, to be honest. Either get a win. If we can beat Minnesota, oh, there's an offside call. If we can beat Minnesota, I'd expect us to win this game, but you never know in hockey. So it's 1-0 Florida at the moment, so we've got to pull back.
The Coyotes from the neutral zone
Dustin Penner through central ice to Antoine Lemaitre, and he's got a breakaway goal, and it's in. Just tricks the goalie out, and the Arizona Coyotes, thanks to Antoine Lemaitre, have tied it up at home on 1. And yeah, let's just have another quick look at that goal. I did like the look at that actually. Penner and Yandel get the assists, and yeah, it just goes through the middle. And there's the backhand forehand lifted up.
Luongo's opened
there
up
it
a little
is,
bit of room here by making himself smaller, but this is a perfect shot.
Oh, and it's look, it is Luongo in goal, but yeah, can't really blame him. Usually I'm not able to go that fast back from forehand to backhand, but it worked well that time.
Arizona's collected another victory on the faceoff.
Oh, and Penner's taking it, and that will Oh, there's a chance here, but no, not big. But again, Florida's defence is getting a bit shaky now. Nick Bugstad scores the first goal as the first period just starts to wind down.
Nearing the last minute of play in the first, pitch back into the offensive zone.
Bertuzzi up to Vermette. No, Bertuzzi takes it back, and now Vermette gets it. Oh, that's very messy and centralised there. And now Bergenheim's come out with it. Oh dear. A very nice move from him. But luckily, before he was able to square that to number 27, the period does end. So 5 shots to 3 at the end of that, 3 hits to 2. So Florida are out checking and out shooting us. So we do need to improve in both of those areas in order to get an advantage in this game.
And the linesmen were watching very carefully. That is an offside.
I've just been invited to join a party that I will not be joining whilst recording. But anyway. Seeing Mikey Mike actually reminds me, if you guys haven't seen my F1 video,
the Coyotes get it off the
hopefully be up by the time this video's up.
Gets in, looks over his options
or if not,
here.
Be on the lookout for it, as Florida go massively offside there. The F1 King of the Hill series is a series that I'm doing with a couple of friends, so please go and check that out.
Arizona's got another
There's a
face-off
couple of really good races that we've recorded that I think you guys will like, so please do go and check that out.
If you're a shooter, you don't want to see the goaltender flash his glove like that.
To do as well as record.
Takes it on the wing.
Getting back to the game, a big hit along the right-hand side. Why would you turn into the man?
Heads along the boards.
Cross. Oh, I tried to split the D, and one guy just got his stick out in time. Good defensive work. Thomas Kopecky and Korpakowski. Stone goes in and gets the hit. Gagne, Setaguchi, Olsen, Jesus. The puck's getting again another stick lift. Well, poke check there. And they finally dump it in so they can get a line change going. But yeah, it's very messy actually. And that comes to the fact that these two teams are relatively unskilled. There's a shot, and it's given up a rebound, and he wasn't able to cover the rebound. And in my desperation, I have accidentally slashed him. And Florida's power play, if you remember, is 1-1, so I'm going to watch the power play now. But I will be able to ice the puck like, well, not like that, but just dump it out of the zone on the ground, but I'm on the penalty kill as they square it to Fleischmann, who takes the shot, but what a save from Mike Smith. And again, I tried to knock it out of the zone, but they're just covering it off at every opportunity. And it's just getting very messy. Oh, great save by Smith to get as much area on his pads as possible. And now Hansel gets the puck, and I'm just going to hold on to it here. 1 minute left on their power play. Cross it over. Vermette gets a shot off, and it's a good save actually. And Vermette's actually held on to the puck there, because I'll pass it round the board, but no man there on the ground, so I've got one less than usual. And oh dear, you've got to be able to pick that puck up. My guys are very, very unskilled
between the blue lines.
And Hansel tucks inside, takes the shot. What a save! Either I missed or that was a brilliant save from Robert Verona. That should have been a short-handed goal. It's not. But what it is the end of the penalty kill, because the time that took has wasted. And Saku Koivu nearly had a great chance there. Oh, and that's probably going to be a penalty. I didn't mean to check him. Sadly, I have, and it is going to be a delayed penalty, and it might actually be a 5-minute major because I was nowhere near the puck. It's not. It's a minor penalty for interference by checking him into the boards. To be honest, I could have had so much worse there. I didn't mean to hit him there. I meant to go for the puck, but it sort of thought I was going for him and therefore went that way. But it doesn't matter. Short-handed goal from Mikhail Bodka gives Arizona a 2-1 lead, short-handed. There on the power play, and just like I'm not sure. Oh, I thought it was in one of the episodes, but it wasn't. It was last night online, where a guy got a short-handed goal across me, but Mikhail Bodka just places it high, and Luongo's never going to get his glove up that high. I was just pulling it back, and then top shelf. It's one of my favourite places to go, and it's worked well there. So 2-1 Arizona, Ekman Larson and Koivu getting the assist. But we do still have pretty much a whole power play to kill off. So it's not over yet. It could easily get tied up, especially if there's hits like that. And now they've got a 3-on-1. My guys need to rush back. And luckily, I've managed to hold them up long enough. And Pesky, Vodka, and who's going to get that? A real scrap in front of the net, and a good one-timer shot saved by Mike Smith. Another shot saved, and Yandel now up to Vodka again, goes down the left wing. Passes it across, but there's no man there.
Has to recoil and try yet again.
Florida Panther.
Diagonally to
Francis
Kopetsky.
Bouillon takes the hit.
Great
Jonathan
chance here,
Huberdeau.
2-on-1.
Very young man, still
He's
doing
through.
well. On a great poke check. I was worried I might give away a penalty shot there, but no. Oh, and it's deflected in front. What plays are going on here? It's unreal. But that shot got deflected in front, and now that might be icing. It's not icing. Wow, I thought it was in front of halfway. But the good news is we've pulled off the penalty yet again. So Florida's power play now goes from 1 from 1 to 1 from 3. With a minute left in the period, saved by Bobby Lou. I keep thinking it's 3-1, but it's actually 2-1, and that means I've need to be much more cautious in this. And Stone with a huge hit of Jonathan Huberdeau, and not a poke, not going to go through. But yeah, that ends the second period, and that one-on-one from Huberdeau earlier.
20 minutes to
that
go.
Poke check, generally if you trip them
now.
up, it's a guaranteed penalty shot for the other team, but luckily he managed to grab the puck off his stick, and that stopped almost a certain goal as well. So great D-man work from whoever that was that made the stop. But 2-1 Arizona as we moved into the third period now. And Bolin with an awful shot, completely missed the puck. And Fleischmann, well, just insulting Bolin. Oh, it was Jokinen, sorry. Who picked up the puck and just squared it for an absolute beauty. Fleischmann was never going to miss that. Wait, no, it was Bolin who passed it across. I swear it was, yeah. He takes it, just as I'm making fun of him, he gets an absolute beauty in front. Three men there couldn't cover off Thomas Fleischmann, and he's just going to smack that top shelf past Smith. And now we have a tie game here in Arizona. 2-2, 18 minutes left in the period. Well, this could get very interesting.
With a center ice face-off win.
McCarlick and close knocking in off. Again, very messy work here. These players are not that great. And another shot, and it's just punched out from the from underneath by the skate there. And that might be icing. Oh, it's a power play for us. Delayed penalty call. What was it for? Let me see if I can see what it was for. Let's see if I can guess what the call is. But yeah, one of our first power plays.
Look at the reaction of the puck
carrier. That's high sticking or slashing. Probably slashing. That's a slash. Bergenheim in the box, probably one of their top forwards. So that's key, because that means they won't be able to break away short-handed as well. Well, I say that, but and a great face-off win for us there. As Doan gets absolutely rocked to the point where his helmet comes off, but as they get the puck, they are obviously just going to smack the puck up ice. Ekman Larson up to Hansel. So we now have a power play that can give us that lead. And now here we go. Oh, and I'm pushed off the puck, and very occasionally the goalie gets confused and the puck still goes in even if I'm checked off it. But not that time. Luongo is completely in control. And Doan's still there without a helmet. Antoine Vermette comes in, takes the shot, and I was sure that was in. But no, and every time they get the puck, they're just going to smack it back down ice. They don't want to lose this game, and any goals now could potentially be the game winners. So just 40 seconds left. Oh, big hit, and Doan takes the puck. Oh, it's to the side of the net, and I didn't even need to pass it, but thank God I did, because it gave up a much better chance. But oh dear Lord, it was. I think he was literally at a right angle to the net, and it's well, it's just not got an easy enough angle. But Vermette's through now, and it's a goal. It won't be a power play goal, I don't think. I think the power play just ran out. But again, I managed to trick Bobby Lou, forehand, backhand, and place it high shelf. 3-2 Arizona. And this is easily turning into one of the best games I've done so far. Comes up the right wing, never saw it coming, and actually the defenseman did go for a bit of a slash on me there, missed luckily. And yeah, Luongo's completely out of position for that backhand shot, and it was Olsen who tried to take me out there. It would have been a penalty shot anyway, but Vermette gets his second goal of the game with Doan and Yandel assisting. But with 13 minutes left, it's not over yet, but Setaguchi now comes through. Oh, and it's saved. Probably should have gone for it. Oh, and it's in! Doesn't matter what I should have gone for, because Simon Gagne may have just sealed this game. 4-2 Arizona now. 11:49 to play, and two quick goals may have just put the Florida Panthers beyond repair. Korpakowski made sure he made that play after Setaguchi's saved shot. It was really poor board work by the Panther. And then an easy cross crease that Gagne was never going to miss. And there we can see. I did go for a speeding celebration, but it did an automatic one before I could. But Simon Gagne makes it 4-2 Arizona. it's not over yet. When the computer's 2 goals down, it will still pull their goalie with a minute or so left, because the computer's told that with 2 goals behind, it can still win in the final minute. And like that, because if Fleischmann had been on the end of that, that probably would have been on in like last time. If it's 3 goals down, they won't pull their goalie because it's supposedly beyond repair. But anything up to 2 goals, so 1 or 2 goals down, they will pull their goalie. As Jovanovski goes in for the check. One of my free agents, Klinkhammer, gets nailed. 5:40 left in the period. And Huberdeau now has a chance, and I've tripped him up. That's going to be a penalty shot, surely. No, it's not, but Brad Boyes has a shot, and, well, it was a desperation trip, basically, to stop him having a breakaway or 2-on-2. But another great save from Mike Smith. But we have given them a power play with 3:39 to go. That power play could be crucial, but if they're going to dump it up ice, I'm going to, but only if I can actually get the puck. But there we go, puck flips out, and Luongo's going to play it very nearly to me. Oh, that was a very risky play from him there. But Florida now need to score on this power play. They don't really have much choice in this game. Barkov gets through, and he scores it. Power play goal. And that was really my mistake for putting my guy down on the ice. I don't know why. I thought Barkov was further inside than he was. But yeah, that was an easy run to the net for Barkov, and Garnier now comes out of the box with Florida just 1 goal down, 3 minutes left, 4-3 here in Arizona. Can we hold on for 3 minutes? Remember, one of those minutes will be played to its full, and they will pull their goalie. Oh, but another goal would seal it, I'm pretty sure. Oh, and these are easy chances, Doan. Oh, and 4 quick shots that are all saved, and now I've got another chance. And it's blocked out front. Oh, what a rush. But it does not sit in. Oh, I didn't realise. I thought that was going to another man. And Bolland's got it. No, he hasn't. Ekman Larsson's managed to hold on to that puck and completely misses the puck on his shot. But Jesus Christ, that's worrying. And Fleischmann now coming down the net. We've got an empty net, but he's knocked off the puck. Surely Devin Setoguchi. What am I doing? What was that? I tried to dump it into the net. But he's just... What? I am so confused. He's just put that straight out. And this is the first instance in which we've had a centralised face-off without a goal occurring. It's a very strange occurrence, whether it's been a post across. But Setoguchi now, as they pull their goalie, I'm just going to let him have it, because hopefully then they will pull their goalie again, and I might be able to get another rush like this. Here we go, 14 seconds, but they've got the puck. No, they don't. Lewis Stone does. Now Setoguchi does, but he's hit. And Garnier, no. 7 seconds, no. No, not now. Oh. So close, and Garnier will just clear it out for a 4-3 win for Arizona at home. Cross-conference game, and you can really tell the difference in play styles between Western and Eastern Conference teams, and it's a very, very exciting game in my opinion. 4-3 win, but it really could have gone to overtime, even in the last 5 seconds there. But no, we have held on and taken the win despite a late game power play goal for Florida. And yeah, that's another 2 points for us. So we now go 4-2-1 in terms of our record, which isn't bad. 4-2-1. That's after 7 games. Can't really argue with that. But no, that was one of the best games I think that's happened on this series. And yes, there we go. We move up to 3rd. Provisionally, but obviously other teams have played at least 1 or 2 games more than us, so again we still have an advantage over everybody else in the division, as San Jose and Calgary have both played more games than us, and they're the 2 teams ahead of us. But our next game, interestingly, is another Eastern Conference crossover, and it's actually the one closest to the Florida Panthers. It's the Tampa Bay Lightning. Obviously the Tampa Bay Lightning and the Florida Panthers, huge rivals, being both based in the state of Florida. But yeah, Tampa Bay obviously Stanley Cup finalists in the season that this was played through. So yeah, they're a very dangerous team, and if you look at their record, 7 wins, 2 losses. So they're a job that gets the team done. No, they're a team that gets the job done. And if you look at as they've played 2 games more than us. But even if you subtract 2 games off their record, you could say that they'd won every single game. So yeah, this is a very dangerous team to be up against. Now, to be honest, I would expect us to lose, especially as we're on the road to them. But no, if we look at the box score, Jesus, Dallas beat New Jersey 7-2, and but Tampa Bay have just lost. If we look at that, Winnipeg beat them 5-4. So Tampa Bay are coming off a loss, whereas we're coming off a win. So in morale terms, we might actually have the advantage there psychologically. But anyway, that's for the next episode. Thank you very much for watching, guys. It's been a pleasure as always. Goodbye.